All right, we're live. I'm live. You're live. We're all live. So, I honestly don't remember where I was when I stopped streaming last week, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that I've gotten all the way from wherever I was before, all the way over to here. It may have just been one jump that I finished. It's fine. We're making progress, boys. We're making progress. I got, what is it? I have until like the 12th. So I have like 7 days until the new semester starts. So, I'm at the very least gonna get through Goddess of Explosions section before the new semester starts. That's the plan. And then we'll maybe just like finish up. I'll try to finish this up during that semester, I suppose. Until then, I have I'm not sure if I've listened to this before. I may have. Doesn't matter. I want relaxing music. A rising full hop side B towards the left. Keep holding left. A rising full hop side B towards the left. Yes, right there. Keep holding left. Yeah, this one shouldn't be too bad. The last one I needed like fucking 2 explanations for again. I think for the last jump I'm gonna need to re-record shit. Well no, I will need to explain. Oh, I might need extra footage because I will need to explain some shit after the fact now that I realize it. That's fine, don't worry about it. Also, don't worry about the fact that I'm pretty sure I deleted footage. No, I didn't. No, it's right here. Cool. I didn't delete shit. I have plenty of background footage to work with. Keep holding left, and you should. Come on. So what's the order? Keep holding left, and you should make it back onto the platform. Is that how loud the music is? No, it's how loud I am. No, okay. Keep holding left, and you should make it back onto the platform. From here, you... Yeah, so just go until I make it back on the platform. Keep holding left, and you should... Yeah. So I guess this is the first frame I want, because I think this is the next frame of the jumpage. This is the next frame of jump. Save the jump. So this is a good old jazzy shiz. That's what I'm looking for. Curious, is it just Tenchi the whole time? Oh no, right, it's this. From Cafe de Touhou. I don't know who did the art for like the Cafe de Touhou thumbnails, but they are very cute. They're so cute. Should make it back onto the platform. From here, you want to perform a full hop. Should make it back onto the platform. From here, you want to perform. Couple frames back. Perform a Got it. I was flipping back to the fucking Saturday stream. That shit was so that shit was so funny to me. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cafe? Like the ones Luna Child, the best fairy in all of fiction, drinks? I don't think she drinks the cafe. I don't even think there are cafes in Gensokyo. She does drink coffee, though. Definitely drinks coffee. Because that's just how she be. She be a coffee kind of person. Sipping her fucking cup of joe in the morning. Having a grand old time. What's how you doing, Crown? You know, I think I was talking about. Oh yeah, I think I have managed to emotionally recover from the Saturday stream. You go to the cafe to drink cafe, just as you go to a Burger King to eat Burger Kings. True, actually. That's why I don't eat at Burger King. I'm just not a big fan of cap. I'm not a big fan of cannibalism.
Perform a full hop. Perform a full hop.
So that is a 30%. I mean, this will need to be a 30% soon enough. So that goes forward. Although that's not the first frame of the forward air, so we're gonna have another situation on our hands. You uploaded a medicine drawing, like 5 people with medicine profile pictures started following. You know, I realized I followed you on Twitter, but that doesn't change the fact that I don't look at Twitter. But I am following, so if I ever looked at Twitter, I would see these things. Yeah, see, that's the first frame of forward air. Self-promoted free thinkers when anime girl. Listen, they got plenty of free thought. It's just not helpful for them. Oh, where are we at?
Line with the fireball, which at the peak of you'll perform a forward. Line with the fireball, which at the peak of you'll perform.
Also, how you doing, Nobecca?
Perform a forward.
Yeah, there we go, just like that. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. It's gonna be happening a lot today. It's happening a lot the last stream. It's gonna happen a lot this stream. It sucks, because, like, I'm not even sick right now, but my nose is just so backed up with snot for no reason. For no reason at all. You have reacquired your Stratford Stage 4 opener that makes LNN players cry. Wait. Oh, what the fuck does a Stage 4 opener look like again? I gotta see this. Can you share? Is it just like random bullshit go, or is it like I gotta see this shiz.
In line with the fireball, which at the peak of you'll perform a forward air and start holding left, so you can perform another forward.
Yeah, okay, this is something I noticed, by the way. I said start holding left. You're just holding left here, I believe. Oh no, I guess I'm not, actually. No, because if I was holding left, I'd be over here. So it's like it's like left, and then it's neutral. No, I guess I'm not holding left. You did in your Reimu LNB, or you think anyway. Yeah, antinomy of common flowers. This is just basic ass antinomy of common flowers. This isn't even just here. What the fuck character is it? Oh, this is a Jun. Yeah, this is Shion over here. This is Jun. I was like, what am I looking at? It's so zoomed in. I was trying to talk about something this Saturday. Oh yeah, right. Saturday stream. I wanna put it on record. I did really enjoy I did really enjoy the Saturday stream. I did really enjoy the Saturday stream, as well as like just getting to finish Fantasy Maiden Wars. I was just 8 hours was just more time than I was expecting to put into that stream. I came into that stream expecting like 4 to 5 hours, maybe at most. Like, I knew it was gonna be longer, but I was not prepared for how long it was gonna be. But I did enjoy it. The Yurigami jump scare. That's a very different kind of sisters. Let's see this shit. Alright, here we go. This is Touhou gaming right here. Forget what's that? Oh, up. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? I haven't fucking done this shit in forever, because I know those lasers are static. I had a route for that I copied from someone else, and I don't remember what the fuck it was. Hold on, I need to compare. Yeah, no, the up is definitely like, oh, Jesus. That, hold on, how weird is that compared to how I used to do it? How weird. Let's see if I can... that's me. No, it looks consistent. Like, or like, it just, you need your initial lineup to be really good. But like, again, like, as long as you can consistently hit that spot, it does work. Oh yeah, also this is 112 views. Let's go. We broke the 100 barrier or some shit. I don't know. Where the fuck is 15? There it is. Mute this dumbass. Mute this ass of dumb. You just line up with the purple flower in the UI. Wait, like... Which one? We're going up? Like, are you line up here? Sorry, hold on. When did I start the stage? Here, we'll hear what I had to say. What do I have to say about all this? Right, I was just laughing because I was listening to fucking Game Grumps. That sounds about right. Yeah, so, okay, this purple flower. So I lined up with that yin-yang, then I sidestepped. So, no, that's the same. So you're lining up the yin-yang. Then I just tap. Then I tap. And I just... Oh, and then I tap left. I just did right, left. I didn't even come close to getting over to here. Okay. Oh yeah, also, something interesting I noticed. I think you're looking way farther right than where I do it. Wait, was it way farther right? Wait, fuck, hold on. Oh, no, yeah, I'm more to the left. Yeah, cuz you're like more so lined up with this yin yang orb. I was lined up with this one completely. Yeah, but you're like kind of in between. You're kind of in between the yin yangs. And then it was tap right. triple tap to the right there to be completely in the center, then another tap, and then it's just up from there. Oh, so this purple flower. I see what you're saying. I didn't even see this one. I was thinking of this one. But yeah, so you do it right here, and then just up. Which also has another decent visual cue in the fact that you're... Yeah, right when it goes from yellow to purple. It has another pretty good visual cue in the fact that it's like... You tap right 3 times, and now you're lined up right between these two yin-yangs. So then you just tap right again, and then now you're perfectly lined up. So you're like slightly off-center from the two yin-yangs were, and then it's just up, and then it's up. The only issue is that I have no idea how you know how long to hold up for. but the horizontal alignment is there. The horizontal alignment is definitely there.
Ball, which at the peak of...
Oh no, yeah, I know you're just like straight up looking at the UI. I just know that like if I were to try learning the pattern, I would try going off of like yin-yang positionings. Because that's where my mind more naturally goes. But yeah, the yin-yangs have nothing to do with it.
You'll perform a forward air and start holding left, so you can perform another forward.
The vertical movement... The vertical movement, you just listen to how long it's been since you pressed the key. What, so like oh, this is, I know this. This is fucking puppet dance performance. What, so you just like press up and then you're like, okay, it's been half a second, let go? It's like, it's kind of like a measured beat in your head where it's like dun, 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 dun. Some shit like that.
So you can perform another...
Okay.
So you can perform...
Did I have it on perform? I don't think so.
So you can perform another forward. Perform another.
Ba 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 bo. Ba 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 bo. I don't think that's forward air. The second one being slightly longer than the first. Yeah, that seems like way too technical for me. That is sick though. That is sick that you have that measured out, but like I think I like that left right movement. That one's a lot simpler in my brain. The fuck is this? What the hell is Genso Rondo? Huh? Destroy the evidence. Genso Rondo. I spelled that wrong, whatever. It's a PS4 game. What the fuck am I looking at? This is fine, right? Look at this shit. Reimu has like a sword. I don't know what... Is this like turn-based? What is this? Also, this is a image people like to post, I guess. This is a really shitty final spell cut-in. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I think it's supposed to be like a fighting game. I don't know. I'm afraid to keep scrolling, so I guess we'll just leave it at that. It kind of looks like a fighting game, but it looks weird. It doesn't look like it doesn't really look like how like an arena fighter would play by the screenshots. There was no testing involved in that. I just found it one day after procrastinating on the LNN strat and said, "Okay, that works." Wait, like mid-run or like you were like trying to practice and you just didn't want to do the LNN strat? Please tell me that was mid-fucking run that you did that shit. Okay, you were in practice. Alright, alright. That's more fair. Is this 9.5? What the fuck? Why is Suika here? Did they mean 7.5?
You can perform another forward air at the peak of the small boost you get. From here, you can perform another forward air at the peak of the small
radio
boost
player's
you get.
been redeemed.
From here, keep holding left. Keep holding left to keep yourself.
Okay, I need an earlier cut. Oh, it's fucking, it's... Why can't I make this? No, this is Yatsuhashi. Fuck. This is Yatsuhashi. This is Yashers to Hashers right here. Why is this so fucking loud? Look at how low I have this shit. This is a lot of lag. It's an insane amount of lag. Yeah. Yashi Heishi. Yeah, you know the one. You know the Yashers. You tried a few random movements, the vertical one worked, and it became the way you do that. I mean, to be fair, that's all it takes sometimes. I can't believe... What do you mean you can't... What do you mean you can't believe I got it right? I spent 5 fucking months, or no, I spent 4 fucking months fighting this bitch. Of course I remember her name after a couple seconds. No, yeah. To be fair, was it? Yeah, because there's a player, Yatsuzume. I think I made the opposite mistake one time, where I was trying to revert to Yatsuzume, and I said Yatsuhashi, and they're like, no, it's Zume. I was like, ah. Well, since I played Gensa Wanderer, I finally learned her name. To be fair, her name is way weirder than Ben. She is funny, though. I do like her. I know no one likes her, but I think... Like, it's not like she's my favorite fucking character, but she can be pretty chill. It's only because there's a food item with the same name. Oh, so it's not like you even used her. Damn, the Yatsuzume fans are in tears right now. I can't believe it. Can't believe you do this to the adoring Yatsuzume fans out there. She's not playable and Reloaded. Sounds like a skill issue. This is a fun song though. I like this. God, I was fucking... What was it? I decided yesterday, I decided to listen to what the fucking... The song Azurill Sun redeemed at like near the end of the fucking the Fantasy Main War stream. God, it's so fucking loud. I knew it was loud, but I didn't know how it was coming over on the capture. It was so fucking loud.
forward air at the peak of the small boost you get. From here, keep holding left. Keep holding left.
I should like try saving these songs sometimes. Tango no Mai playlist. Or Tengu no Mai. This is probably like the horniest Yuka art I've seen in my life. Why is it all just that? Jesus Christ. Alright, we're getting off this playlist. I think they're all made by the same artist. I haven't. Sakumo posting. Oh, here we go. This is Ben Ben. I'm gonna assume the same artist made these two images as well as, again, that playlist. To be fair, I haven't seen a lot. And maybe it's not. No. Wait a minute. No, you know what? No, it's not the horniest Yuka art I've ever seen. Because I looked through fucking. What was it? The creator of Carefree Yukarin. I looked through his fucking Twitter account one time. Because there's this like Flandre game that apparently is coming out at some point. Maybe it's already out and it's just on fucking DL site, so I'm not going to be able to play it because I can't buy shit from DL site anymore. But, listen, that's its own story. But, what was it? There's this Flandre Zelda game that he's making that looks cool. And so I was looking for his like Twitter to learn more about that. And my god, there's so much horny art on there. So one of those is probably the horniest Yuka I've seen.
Here, keep holding left to keep your... Keep holding... Keep holding left. Keep holding left. Keep holding left.
Okay, but I will say, that Seija that I scrolled by, that is definitely the horniest Seija art I've seen. There was no legitimate nudity, I guess, so I guess just horny drawings. Although, there was some drawings where they weren't wearing clothes, but, like, you can't actually see anything, so... It's like a weird middle ground. It's like tasteful nudes, I guess, is the closest you could call it. Yeah, okay, that one I will admit. I've not seen a lot of Seija art. Just too big. No, it's more like... It's more... No, because I don't think any of it was swimsuits. It was more so just, like, angles that were shot at. And then if an angle would have shown anything, like, he literally censored it himself with, like, hearts and shit.
Keep holding left. Keep holding left.
And it's like Markiplier's tasteful nudes calendar. Think of that. think tasteful nudes.
So you can perform another forward air at the peak of the small boost you get. From here, keep holding left to keep yourself steady, and once at the peak of the...
Yeah, no, hold on. You saw that shit. I know you saw that shit. Hold on. Literally everyone in existence saw this. God, these are fun. I like these songs. And you got Hina. Is this the same dude? I'm down to go down this route for a little bit. Wanna go Hina next? That one's short, though. I guess we can do it, though. We got a kit reveal for the new Don Quixote identity we're getting on Thursday. Oh, sick. That's the Goddess of Hatred one, right? Or Queen of Hatred? The holy skirt on the edge of showing panty shots. What do you mean, like, when like, the skirt is literally, like, 1 pixel away from, like, not functioning as a skirt? Is that what you mean? Yeah. Listen, people have a lot of horniness that they need to get out in their day-to-day life, and art is just one outlet in which people can do that. I literally can't tell what she's supposed to do because half the fucking kid is redacted. What's the point of showing it then? Just like, yeah, no, it's like, here's the kid, but also you don't know what this does, or this does, or this does. Oh, no, right, okay. No, right, because you were talking about... Do I want the full album? I was gonna listen to Hina. I mean, I don't know. If this is what we're literally just listening to, I don't mind going the distance and just listening to whatever this is. This guy's uploads has a lot of horny art. Makes sense. You know, yeah, what was it? Last time I looked up the Queen of Hatred one, because you were saying that that was the cute one, and then I mixed that up with the one that was coming out. They show the free base skills and a lot of her passives, but half her entire passive are corrupted. You have to wait until she comes out. It's like she has moves. She does things in the game.
Steady, and once at the peak of the second boost, perform a
Yeah, it should be good. All this is just for some random guy who doesn't know how to play the game to label her as potential woman. She has potential, damn it. You know what they say about potential? Potential is a burden. Potential is what could be. But potential is, you know, but then you have all that potential and then you don't do anything with it. And then that's the issue. That's the real issue in our society, I tells you what. You guys just don't get it. The Limbus community has made me develop a deep-rooted hatred for the word potential. Like, I don't hate the word potential, but yeah, it is like, potential to me nowadays does have a negative connotation to it, just because of all the talk I've heard about, like, where it's like, oh, if someone says, like, a character has a lot of potential, then that just means that you should stop playing them, because they're probably not going to be good. It's like, don't play the characters that have the potential to be good. Play the characters that are good. It's like, no one's over here talking about fucking, like, Fox McCloud and so Super Smash Bros. Melee is, like, has the potential. It's like, no, he just is a good character.
perform a double jump, and then perform an up B.
Hold on.
Jump, and then perform an up.
It's more fun to get a bad character to work than playing the game on auto mode. Depending, yeah.
Perform an up B.
It's more so like if you're trying to win against your opponent, and and again, your opponent's being like, oh, well, your character has a lot of potential though, and you're like, okay, so I could be trying to win against you with my potential, or I could just pick the good character and beat you that way. Because sometimes it really is just the character that is, like, holding you back. Or it's like, if you really want to be good, like, you know, you have to do the shit that is proven to be good. Sometimes if you're, you know, if you're that guy, you can be the one guy to figure out that, like, oh, actually this shit's really good and none of you knew. But being that guy is really rare and hard.
Perform an up.
But you can try to be it if you want to.
Perform an up B. Perform an up B.
So here's a crazy thought. I'm just gonna delete I'm gonna delete this a little bit. And we're gonna go from facing left to facing right, but on a different frame. Especially that character is cute. Okay, if you have bias towards a character, that's another thing. I will always respect bias. We got an identity we'll just call She Faust, who people call Potential Woman because she's got no poise count gain, despite one of her passives literally reading, when this identity gains poise, also gains poise count. Okay, well that's just a problem with people never reading shit. Listen, you expect people to fucking read?
A double jump, and then perform an up B once you're at the point where holding right won't send you into the spike wall. Afterwards, start holding right.
Oh, wow, okay. How far do I want this to go? I guess here. I do like this image. This is cute. My loss for a team that consists of Medicine, Luna Child, and Lily White. See, that's just funny, though. See, that's really funny. It's fine playing a bad team if it's funny. That's what I feel. We got her like 4 to 5 months ago. Last week we got another foster ending against poise, and people on Twitter are saying, please don't fuck up her poise count. Humanity's listen, that's just humanity being fucking hilarious. Medicine is an especially good one. It's like, which one? Which medicine?
Once you're at the point where holding right won't send you into the spike wall. Afterwards, start holding.
I'm surprised they can write, seeing as how they clearly can't read.
Start holding right.
I do. It is amazing.
Start holding right. Start holding right.
I think it's like, I don't know, like people just don't want to read. It's not even like they can't. They just choose not to.
Up B once you're at the point where holding right won't send you into the spike wall. Afterwards, start holding right, and you should just barely make it past the spikes. The up B port. Up B once you're at the point where holding right won't send you into the spike wall. Afterwards, start holding right, and you should just.
I think I can do a cut there. I'm sorry, I need to blow my nose so badly. Ah. Also called the loser of Hongyun Hong Lua Hong Lu a fraud because he applies very little rapture count. What, like fraud is in that he's like a fake fan, or like gacha games are a job that pay you with a picture of a cute woman in a cute dress. That is true. If you love picture of cute woman in dress, then gacha's got you covered. I'm just thinking, fraud. The guy who can deal like 700 damage in a game where 200 is high. That's you call it fraud. Listen, he's not dealing 1,000 damage. That's all I'm saying.
Once you're at the point where holding right won't send you into the spike wall. Afterwards, start holding right, and you should just...
Right.
Spike wall.
Do a little bit of a cut.
Afterward.
I don't want it to be like instant though.
Afterward.
Or maybe I do, and then I can just have a little space.
Afterwards. Afterward. Afterward.
So right here.
Afterward.
Or like here.
Afterward.
Like, I don't want it to be instant like this, where it's like...
Spike wall. Afterwards, start holding...
Well, let me hear.
B, once you're at the point where holding right won't send you into the spike wall. Afterwards, start holding right.
Maybe that is fine. Sorry, let me pause. I need to hear this. I need to hear.
B, once you're at the point where holding right won't send you into the spike wall. Afterwards, start holding right, and you should just barely make it past...
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
B, once you're at the point where holding right won't send you into the spike wall. Afterwards, start holding right, and you should just barely...
What the fuck? Because I had it on right. Hold on. I want it on start.
Afterwards.
Hold on.
Words. Start holding. Start.
2 more frames.
Start holding right. Start holding.
Like here.
To the spike wall. Afterwards, start holding right, and you should just barely make it past the spikes.
So like this. The second best identity could barely hit 450 on an ideal turn. The fuck you mean, fraud? Wait, so does he just straight up deal the most amount of damage out of any identity, or like... Or is it just best damage identity for... Is it best damage for his, like, class, I guess? Best damage overall. God damn. He just looks at them and they fucking explode.
Make it past the spikes. The up B portion of this trick is super weird to describe.
Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just like... Because, like, they're not saying fraud in the fact that it's like he's too good, right? It's that he sucks? Is that what that means?
Make it past the spikes. The up B portion of this trick is super weird to describe.
Hold on. Something like here.
the spikes. The up B portion of this trick is super weird to describe.
To the point you don't use him because he makes the game boring. Rupture players saw he can applies less rupture count than he consumes, and they claim he's bad because of that. But why does it matter when he just kills everything? I don't know. I shouldn't... Listen. We should not expect... I was gonna say we should not expect gacha players to know how their game is played, but honestly, we just shouldn't expect anyone to know how their game is played. Like, fuck, what do we know? What do we know about our games? Well, I guess you know more than they do, though. You know that fucking bro actually kills people, which is a lot more than they do.
What you have to do here is
doesn't even need it to function. He's like so he's like a rupture unit that doesn't use rupture, or I guess like he does use it, but he doesn't need to. Like it's not important to his game plan. Rupture players now have super unrealistic expectations after the Talisman Sinclair nerf. They're trying to fill the gaping hole in their heart that was left.
What to do here is run to the right and perform a rising
Okay. So again, I at least want to get this jump done today. It's gonna be the minimum goal, and then anything after that is extra credit. So we need to input, starts of input notating. Oh yeah, fun fact by the way. fun video editing fact. I had to push these up because I wanted a sound effect, but I recorded it on a black screen, so if I put it in the recording, it just made it black, and then I didn't want to put it here because this is where the fucking video's going, or this is where the music's going. But I did it all for this. Hold on.
And then neutral B the fireball 5 times in a row, with the 5th neutral B sending the fireball back towards where the bumper was. Wait until you hear the fireball collide with the bumper, then run.
Super hard to hear because of how much it lags, but I had to get the sound effect. I had to play the level again to get the sound effect of the fucking fireball colliding with the bumper. Unfortunately, there is her idle animation sound mixed into it, but that's fine because you still mainly just hear the bumper. So it's whatever. It's chill. Basically, the thing that happened Rupture is that it's such an unbalanced status effect that Rupture units had to be made fairly weak and or have weird conditions in order to compensate. Okay, makes sense. Now we have Rupture identities that deal extremely high damage even when the opponent has no Ruptures on them, but apparently they didn't get the memo. So again, so Rupture, okay, this is my understanding. So Rupture was a really strong status effect. So they're like, okay, we gotta balance it to compensate. So we're gonna make the Rupture units weaker. People didn't like that. So now we have Rupture units that don't need Rupture to function. Like that, they're just strong. Oh no, so yeah, or Talisman Sinclair specifically got nerfed. Yeah, because I imagine Rupture would still function the same. It's just the units got weaker to compensate. Alright, well that's a fucking... Perfect. Thank you, Nobeka. So not stacking Rupture on enemies... Or, so now stacking Rupture on an enemy is harder. Okay. Yeah, again, it still functions the same, but it's harder to achieve, like, same shit as before. Which if if it's as strong as you're saying, I think that's fair. Okay, here we go. Back to the lab again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. For references on how strong Rupture is, whenever you hit an enemy with Rupture, you deal however much damage your skill dealt, plus Rupture stack on target. The stack in question can go up to 99. So you can get whatever it was supposed to do, plus 99. This is a game where the highest HP we've seen in a single enemy is 5,500, and almost every skill in the game is a multi-hit. Oh, so you mean Rupture activates with every hit? Or does it only activate with the one hit, or is it like every single hit it can be plus 99 if you have it stacked up enough? I really should just look at this. This should be a pretty good... Should be a pretty good indicator on where this shit is. The prime example right now would be Malfaust, who has free coins on her skill free. So she can trigger Rapture 3 times. That's like free coins? 4 times that she has plus 10 speed. This only requires using a defense skill the previous turn. So like she applies Rapture 3 times in a single turn? Or 3 to 4 times in like one hit? Essentially. Okay, yeah, so it's the amount of hits. So she uses that skill, and then that's plus 4 Rapture. And then I assume that Rapture also triggers even if your unit... I assume the unit does not have to be a Rapture unit in order to take advantage of... Or, not Rapture, Rupture. I assume the unit does not have to be a Rupture unit in order to take advantage of it. As long as the Rupture is there. And that's... And if that's at 99, that's 99 damage 4 times. Plus whatever damage it was going to do normally. So it's like, well, like the heal... Yeah, because like the hit would deal like fucking like... I don't know, like 10 damage or some shit. And then suddenly it's plus 99. And then that's hit 1. And then the second hit would deal like another 10 to 11 damage. Plus 99, hit 2. And it's like suddenly it's like, oh shit. That's if the boss, you know, lives long enough for you to stack up to 99. Give me the side B. Give me the chocolate. Next, the only reason I would be turned around here is if I was side Bing. Once you gotta do 600 damage of a single skill, when she had a status effect that caused her to deal only half damage. Oh, that's okay. No, that's funny. How could they? How dare they? How dare they make it harder to set that up? How dare they? You know what? Yeah, no. Rupture players are right. They're right.
Then you should make it back onto the platform. From here, you want to perform a full hop in line with the fire.
Then only had like 30 rupture, by the way. Listen, fair and balanced, as all things should be. I don't see what the issue is. There we go. I'm definitely gonna need this shit. Actually less, because that boss has a passive that makes him take 30% rupture damage. So it was minus, so it was cut in half, and then it was cut in half, and then cut into a third, and it still did 600 damage. Yeah, so the skill itself, is already dealing hundreds of damage. So, yeah, I guess, yeah, she really doesn't need the rupture. Although it is nice. God. Ew. My nose. Why am I not? You know, weird random thought, but I was thinking, like, man, like I've been around the internet for a while, and I've been around Touhou for a while. Why haven't I seen weirder, why haven't I seen weirder shit? And it's like, oh yeah, it's because I don't follow artists. I don't. If I followed like any artist, I would see like just a whole host of weird shit. But I don't do that, so I don't have to put up with that. And that's kind of liberating now that I think about it. It's like I'm not on Pixiv. Like I don't need to worry about this shit. Well, I meant more so Touhou specifically. Of like, I guess, yeah, it'd be the same thing. It'd be the same thing. That is one way to see weird shit. Like, the internet makes it very. Oh my god, what the hell is this droning noise? The internet makes it very easy to see shit that you will just regret looking at later. You know what I mean? It's way too readily available, but also it's humanity, so there's nothing you can fucking do about it. If there is weird shit to find, humanity will make it so that it's out there. You know what I mean? You can't just scroll the internet and, like, not eventually find something that you weren't looking for. Like, there will always be something weird that, again, you just didn't want to see, and now you do, now you see it, and you can't unsee it. Your brain will never be the same again. Should have never looked at the Echo page. Exactly. You're like, oh man, you know, it's like Echo is like a really cool character. I would love to get to see what like people are drawing about her. And then you look it up, and then you're just scarred for fucking life. You're just scarred. Just like Scarface from the hit movie Bat If Man. I kind of do just jump in place for the most part. I think it's like I went into it with a little bit of right. I think it's like this. I think it's like this. Talisman Sinclair got nerfed, which means you can no longer apply plus 40 rupture in a single turn. Oh man, you know, it's just simply a bad class. I don't know. It's not the same anymore. Guys, buff rupture, buff rupture. We need rupture back. I want the good old days. One day I would love to see a conversation between a rupture and a burn player. Is burn also like really good? I don't remember.
Perform a full hop in line with the fireball.
Let me see.
Platform. From here, you want to perform a full hop in line with the fireball.
Was that like half a second of like disappearing? Is that just because of the lag? Is that because of the ledge? Or is there someone else? No, hold on. Why? Oh, because I didn't... Because I got rid of the wrong thing.
Perform a full hop in line with the fireball, which at the peak of, you'll perform a four.
So like here? I think like here. And we still got more time left in the playlist. Oh, God, it's already been an hour. Jesus.
In line with the fireball, which at the peak of, you'll perform a forward air and start holding.
So I need left back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Chilies. Oh, I should know this. No, it's like Necrophantasia, isn't it? I don't feel like this is Necrophantasia, though. Maybe it's a different theme. A Rupture player complaining about only being able to deal 2,000 damage in one turn with their preferred status effect, while burn players just there staring at them while being hard capped at 99 burn damage per turn. I assume it's just like burn just deals damage at the end of the turn and that's it. Because that's typically how burn works. Makes sense, yeah. It kind of does make you think, like, what is the point? What's the point of playing Burn when you could just play Rupture? I mean, I guess you won't be dealing that damage by the end of the turn, but it's still like, I don't know. I mean, I guess Burn still probably have its uses. Well, I know where I can find left on the C-stick. This one? Nope, next one. Next one over, next one right here. Its usage is not getting called racial slurs by the rest of the fan base. True! It was balanced when the game came out because every other status effect was impossible to build up, so Burn being low damage but being very quick and easy to build up had its niche. Okay, so it was very gotcha. But then it got power crept. Which happens to like every game that has like slow updates. Eventually power creep happens because people want to see stronger and cooler things, and then so you make stronger and cooler things. But then you realize that those stronger and cooler things, you know, really realize that those stronger and cooler things really don't align with the balance of the game as much as you were hoping they would. And you're like, oh. But like you can't back out at that point. You gotta keep going. Because then, now if you, like, scale back the power, then people get mad about it. Like, when people are mad about how they nerfed fucking Rupture for not being able to get 40 stacks in a turn. Now we got people killing bosses in 3 turns or less of every other status effect.
Air and start holding left so you can perform another forward air at the...
Well, I guess something's got to be at the bottom of the food chain, and that's just Burn. That being said, I have no idea why you'd be a Burn player.
Perform a full hop in line with the fireball, which at the peak of, you'll perform a...
That's so weird. There's like rock and roll, but only in the right ear. What the fuck am I looking at? Wait, what is this? Huh? What is this? That's a hilarious wriggle my boog.
Forward air and start holding left so you can perform another...
Okay. So do it like this. Like this, I believe. Where are we? Who am I? It's like, then answer me this. Who am I? You got me there? I don't fucking know. But did he? Did he truly not know? Someone killed one of the most recent bosses in one turn with bleed. See, so Rupture's not even that good, if you think about it.
Perform another forward air at the peak of the small boost you get. From here, keep holding left to keep yourself steady, and once at the peak of the second boost, perform a double...
Okay. So do this. Gotta keep holding left, bro. Gotta keep holding it. And then here we need neutral. We need neutral on the stick, and we need jump. Now where would we have both of those things? Where, I say? Where? Where is the justice? This is... okay. So I'm just getting lost in the sauce. I have no idea where we are in music anymore. I'm just having a fun time listening to the fucking... to the Yeishi Heishi and Ben Ben compilation. I remember, what was it? I remember Yatsuhashi's fight in Touhou, like, because I do remember that fight very well from like the time, like, what is it? I think this is like straight up like almost like 2 years now. When I was grinding 14, I think it was like about like 2 years ago, where I was just living for that shit. But like I remember that fight so much because like that fight was so fine. I was so like that fight was so like just like whatever. It was fine. It wasn't a big deal. And then you get to, like, the very end of it. You get to the very end of Yatsuhashi's fight, and she sucks complete ass. Her final is the worst final I've seen in my entire... like, one of the worst finals I've ever seen in a Stage 4 boss. It sucks so much. It sucks so much. Like a good Yatsuhashi is a 1 miss because of that card alone. I should show at least a little bit of... I did press right, and I think it's important that I show that movement because that was me lining myself up. So I think that was important. I think it is important that I get right in this bitch. Where's right up in this bitch? Where? Here. Yeah, and then the Ben Min boss is fine. I know Ben, like, if I wanted to get an LNB of Marissa, and I was fighting Ben, I know that shit would have sucked. See, and that's what we all need. Why get mad at people playing video games when we can simp for for people who are, we can simp for fake people? Clearly the more productive use of our times in this world.
And then perform an up B once you're at the...
And I need upright and B, which I have somewhere around here. God, it feels like a fucking eternity ago that I was working on this first jump. Like, okay, can I... Hold on. I want a quick comparison, because I was looking at this shit recently, and this is ridiculous. Okay, I want you to look at Idledu's image and video folders. Look at this. Like a fucking... What, is this 10? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. This is 10 total. This is 10 total images. 7 is the limit per lane. And then this is like 14 videos. I need you to look at Gods of Explosions and keep in mind that she's not done yet. So this is, what is it? This is 28? This is 28 plus 5. So for so 33. Oh, Jesus. This is 33 images. Yeah, this is one sin. I got him for a little bit. And then this is like this is nearly 21 videos and I'm not even done. I'm not even done. There's still more. What was it? I got him for this little bit. Oh wait, no, I need to find upright first. Like, there's so fucking much here that I've needed for Goddess specifically. And like, I knew this was probably gonna be the case, but my god, I was not aware of how much of the case this is going to be. Okay, yeah, okay, I get a clearer look at this now. What the fuck? Why are they homunculi? Why do they not have faces? Also, why Shizuha and Minariko? Why are they kissing? This is so weird and fucked up in so many different ways. I'm gonna click on the video that has Yomu on it. This is how I select what videos to watch. This is a cool Yomu drawing. I like this. Also, that's a really cool color scheme on Yuyuko. Average Aki sister fan art. I do think, what was it? I was thinking back to like the term like Aki sandwich, because there is like what was it? I believe the joke started just because like in total popularity polls, typically it's like Shizuha and Minariko are like. Or like, there's like 1 or 2 characters separating Shizuha and Minariko. I think it's like Shizuha, 1 character, then Minariko. Or it's Minariko, 1 character, Shizuha. I forget which one is on the top and which one's on the bottom. Love the sandwich. Well, like, okay, that's what I was wondering about. Was like, okay, when you think of Aki sandwich, what are you picturing? Are you picturing like... It's like side by side, like one of them on the left, one of them on the right, and then the character in the middle, and they're like, and again, like it's like in a line. Or are you picturing it like it's like they've like fallen over, or it's like they're literally stacked on top of each other, like it's a fucking dog pile. Well, no, right? But again, like you have to envision it in the fact that it's like people. You have to envision the fact that it's like a fucking human-esque creature, like, doing this shit. So it's like, if you're, because you can sandwich people. If you're sandwiching people, you can do it by, like, standing side by side and then, like, you know, pressing together. But if you're picturing it like a sandwich, then it would be like a dog pile. Wow, this is a lot more screaming than I thought it'd be for the fucking fluttering dream. It's a very angry dream. Also, why do they always draw Minariko with ultra big tits? I'm not complaining. That's just what people like, I guess. I think, well, it's funny. I thought Minariko was the larger sister, or was the older sister. But apparently that's Shizuha. I guess what it is that people like drawing Shizuha more, like, lean and shit, because I think she kicks trees and shit. But then it's like... But then Shizuha, or like Minariko is like the goddess of like harvest or whatever. She's like the harvest goddess. So I guess it's like, I guess in people's minds it makes more sense if she's like more well endowed, because it's like more blessed, I guess. I don't know. No. I'm about to go on a whole stupid tirade about chest sizes, aren't I? Yes, I am. So, okay, hold on. I need you guys. Okay, I need to hear your opinions on this, because this is forever ago. But one time I was in Renown server, and I was mentioning how like there's a point of contrast between Reimu and Sanai, where people typically draw Reimu with like a small chest, and the people draw Sanai with like a big chest, and everyone thought I was fucking crazy. I'm not crazy, right? That's a thing. That's a normal, like, that's typically how people draw them. That's where she stores the pumpkins. She just puts pumpkins in her outfit. That's one hell of a way to pad. Oh, well, some people do draw a Reimu with a big chest. Like, some people do that. But typically, okay, if you think of most Reimu art you've seen, most people don't draw Reimu with a big chest. Because she's like, I don't know, like, she's like lean or whatever. I may be misusing the word lean here, but you know what I mean, right? She's a mean, lean Hakare machine, you know? That's her. That's Reimu. But like Sanai's like blessed or whatever, so they like drawing her more well endowed, and that's typically like a point of compare, or like whenever they're drawn side by side, that is like a differential between the two, or like that's like another differential between the two. It's not fucking the only thing, but like that is another point of like, okay, yeah, like that's something else that makes them different. Why am I getting a notification on my OBS? What happened? If everyone has big tits, no one does. And when everyone's super, and like it just cuts to fucking... I forget his name, but I would love it if it cut to the dude who said that, and he just has giant tits. It's like, if everyone's super, no one is. Reimu is an actually interesting character, so Sanai had to get some. Sanai's interesting. She's funny. She likes robots. She really likes robots. She's just a fucking science geek, and that's hilarious. The up B portion of this trick is super weird to describe, as any slight change in where you're positioned beforehand changes when you need to start holding right. I personally try to be slightly off kilter from the center. Yeah, let's just go into the grab bag of failed attempts.
The up B portion of this trick is super weird.
Sorry, I'll be back. Alright. What are we doing?
To describe as any slight change in where you're positioned beforehand changes when you need to start holding right. I personally try to be slightly off kilter from the center of the spike pit towards the right, as I feel this is the most straightforward timing, as you just need to hold right the second you perform the up B.
I didn't get this a single fucking time.
But this is far from the only timing that works.
That's not gonna work. It's
just make sure
close.
not to be too close to the spike wall, because that will never work. Alright, only 2 jumps away from glory, and unfortunately neither one of them is very easy. For this first jump, what you have to do...
How the fuck? So the first time I actually did it right was the time... Okay, whatever. I need footage. I need footage that I don't have. No, I might have it. Wait a minute. I might have it. Am I still in the same thing? I am. Yomu's so cool. Also, it's not often you see Yomu with, like, long sleeves like this. The main time I remember seeing Yomu with long sleeves was, hold on. Touhou Mania Yomu. Oh wait, she doesn't even have long sleeves. Maybe I'm thinking Sakuya. I love how this is the first thing I see. Yeah, but this is... Hold on. Yeah, see, this is... Yeah, this is not Touhou. I mean, to be fair, that's the art style, more or less. But this is Touhou Yomu. She's so cool. Okay, this is fine. Look at this. We got cool Yomus. I don't want to scroll too far down because I'm going to find some weird shit. That's cool, though. She's so cool. I love how her sword in Touhou is just a straight up fucking, like, medieval broadsword. Yeah, she also does not have sleeves. I guess I was thinking of, I wasn't thinking of Sakuya. Yeah. I was thinking of this. In general, there's a specific dynamic, be it friendly or not, mostly not, between female characters. People really like to give them distinctive chest sizes. I guess I can see it. I mean, it's like, it's weird, but it is a part of the body. So it's like... I don't know, like, because, like, people draw characters, like, shorter, or taller, or wider, or skinnier. And so I get, like, the chest is something else you can also draw differently in order to make comparisons. Or, like, not in order to make comparisons, but in order for there to be contrast. Where's montage? There it is. We're gonna find it. Now, did I fail this intent? No, okay, I did not fail this. Alright. That's good, because now we can just start watching. And we can do this. We can just start watching. I guess I just want to have fun with the buttons. do I do the jump? What was the point of doing this? I just want to have fun. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. To be fair, I guess I wanted a couple of those. Yeah, I did. Keep in mind, this is me recording for the death montage. There we go. Okay, but I had the right idea though. No. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was fucked up. Why? Why did I do it like that? I guess I can keep this. Okay. Keep this from when I'm describing the spacing that I like. Keep it for that. That'd be really good for that. Yeah. Yeah, see, there we go. Okay, yeah, I can just start taking it from here. You just move it over to here. This will be good. All right. Nah, it's too big. To be fair, probably wouldn't be too big if I actually cut it after we're done. After we're done here. We're done. You're done, son. You're done. Think here. Yeah. Huh? Oh, I was control selecting? Okay. Alright. Spikes. The up B portion of this trick is super weird to describe, as any slight change in where you're positioned beforehand changes when you need to start holding right. I personally try to be slightly off kilter from the center of the spike. To be fair, hold on, because I have another time where I get to the end, so maybe that would be good, right? Which houses the final trick. Now, this last jump, unsurprisingly, maybe that, which houses the final trick. Now, this last jump, unsurprisingly, maybe I wasn't holding right, actually. I thought I was. Maybe I wasn't holding right as much as I thought I was. Huh. Jump and the performance. I don't. Hold on. Let me not listen to myself. I don't want to listen to myself. See, that was good. I don't know. I guess I do just want to do.
The up B portion of this trick is super weird to describe, as any slight change in where you're positioned beforehand changes when make it past the spikes. The up B portion of this trick is super weird to describe, as any slight change in where you're positioned beforehand changes when you need to start holding right. I personally try to be slightly off kilter from the center.
Just finding good footage for this is really weird. At the very least, get this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get this, because I'll need this for the don't be too close, because that'll never work. I'll need it for that. Hold on, I realize I need one more frame. Because this is going to move forward, and then this is going to be here.
As I feel this is the most straightforward timing, as you just need to hold right the second you perform the up B. But this is far from the only timing that works. Just make sure not to be too close to the spike wall, because that will never work.
What the fuck was I trying to do here?
Alright, only 2 jumps away from glory, and...
Okay, that one was good. That was another good example of what not to do.
Perform the up B, but this is far from the only timing that works. Just make sure not to be too close to the spike wall, because that will never work.
Alright, right here.
Alright, only 2 jumps away.
Yeah, like 920 something. Where are we at? Not this one. I know it's not this one because I'm performing the side B over here. So that'll never work. Hold on, is this this? No, what is this? This is this. Which I don't want.
Any slight change in where you're positioned beforehand changes when you need to start holding right. I personally try to be slightly off kilter.
I think maybe like this. Where do I want this to hit?
Where you're positioned beforehand changes when you need to start holding right. I personally try to be slightly off kilter.
Again, this was the example of what not to do. And I was thinking of just taking... To be fair, that's a lot closer than I was.
towards the wall. On the way, hit the fireball with the innermost hitbox of forward wall, and then perform a double jump towards the wall. On the way, hit the fire.
I guess what I can do is I can do this. Here's what we'll do. Alright. Listen, I'm figuring it out. I'm getting it. It really is making me reconsider. I thought... I don't know. I thought I knew shit. I don't know shit. Just go for it. Just do the thing. Okay, let's do this. I'm in an interesting position now that I've cleared Fantasy Maiden War, so it's like, okay, well now whatever random Touhou fan game do I play next? To be fair, I'm not in like an incredible rush to fucking play another fan game, and to be fair, for one, I have other games that I would like to play. I want to play Claire Obscura. I would love to get to play that game. What was it? My birthday's coming up literally tomorrow, actually. And I was asking for it as a gift. So, good chance I end up getting it, but we'll see. Oh. It's a different picture. Have we... I think it's just literally the same staircase, just different angle. Yeah, like it's the same colored outfits with the Yomu and the Yuko. Although it looks like it might have been a different artist. Yomu, listen. Yomu's so fucking cool. Look at her. Look at how much she's ore farming over here. She's just standing here, and she's so goddamn cool. She's so cool. Best character.
I personally try to be slightly off kilter from the center of the spike pit towards the right, as I feel this is the most straightforward timing. Slightly off kilter from the center of the spike pit towards the right, as I feel
I do love just the dude just like silently screaming in the background. I'll turn it up just slightly. It is very quiet. Make this smaller and then be like around here-ish. So like this.
I personally try to be slightly off kilter from the center.
Anyone, hold on, how does that look like when it transitions? Also do this, and then, oh, that is 30%, cool.
Changes when you need to start holding right. I personally try to be slightly off kilter from the center of the spike pit towards the right, as I feel this is the most straightforward timing, as you just need to hold right the second you perform the up B. But this is most straightforward timing, as you just need to hold right the second you perform the up B.
I guess here, maybe?
But
Alright. Yeah, right on the butt. Like here. Do this. Bro, we're getting so close. We're getting so close.
But this is far.
But this is ponderous, man.
This is far.
Yeah, let's do that. What song do you have in your heart?
B. But this is far from the only time.
This is a fucking intense Luna Child song. Jesus Christ. That is intense. Well, it's Green Tenchi. What the fuck is up with this Luna Child? What is this? Oh, that's an adorable die. Oh, I might see what this is. You need a link to that Luna? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Can't sleep because it's nighttime. Is this even Luna? I don't know if that's Luna. Is it? I don't know what the fuck. It does look like Weaver Luna. Hero, we'll listen to this afterwards because I'm kind of curious. Bro, people make some weird shit for the Free Fairies of Light. I don't know what goes on with them sometimes. And I don't mean like sexualized, because that's a different kind of weird. I just mean like, I just mean like fucking like just like demonic or like bloody shit, and it's like, God, what did they do? What did they do to deserve this? I loved it. Okay, to be fair, fairies with weapons is funny. That is funny, I'll admit. God, what are we doing?
This is far from the only timing that works.
I'm just gonna do more text. I can't be bothered to do another image. of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know. You think Luna cares about Christmas because her outfit is also white? So if there's snow, then that means that she'd blend perfectly in and no one would find her until she trips like a dumbass. Alright, what the fuck's going on with... Okay, what's going on with this? Yeah, we'll open in a... Oh, this is the same song. Oh, it's the same song. Oh. Alright, what about this? Yeah, these are two fairies that don't exist. And then this is Die. Aw, look at that. That's adorable. So this is the good fairy art. The ones where it's just adorable.
But this is far from the only timing that works. Just make sure not to be But this is far from the only timing that works. Just...
Did she read Kosuzu's books? I don't know if she does. Telling me that the unnamed Die friends from the 4 Fairy manga chapter 20 don't exist. I'm sorry. These are 2 people that appeared in a fucking 4 Fairies or in a fairy manga chapter. I don't remember them. All I remember is Die.
Just make sure not to be too...
Die's the cool one. She's like Luigi, alright? Everyone loves Luigi.
Just make sure not... Just make sure...
It's like Chirno is Mario, and everyone already loves Mario, so like you don't need to give him more attention. But Die's the cool one. It's a lot louder than expected. They have more dialogue in that chapter than Die in the whole series. What? This that had to have been at like the fucking round table meeting, right?
This is far from the only timing that works. Just make sure not to be too close.
Okay. Hold on, we're gonna do it. In sub 2 hours, we're gonna be done with this shit. We're gonna move on to the next jump, and then we're gonna keep going because I don't want to stop yet. I just never spoke in canon. She doesn't know how to speak.
That works. Just make sure not to be too close to the spike wall because that will never work.
Maybe I can just do this on 100% speed.
Just make sure not to be too close to the spike wall because that will never work.
Okay, and we can have it end on the fade out, because that's a pretty decent pause. God, there's so much spam risk. Let me do this.
Alright.
It's another alright.
Alright. Alright. Alright.
Something very mystical and magical about this meme. The fuck was even... We're like 3 layers of music deep. We got so many layers in our layers. We're like an onion. We're like the Onion article. That's us. Bro, look at how little fucking audio bits there are. We're so close.
Alright, only 2 jumps away from...
We're so close.
Close to the spike wall, because that will never work. Alright, only 2 jumps away from glory, and unfortunately neither one of them is very easy.
You prefer the vocal version? Is this not the vocal version? I guess no, it does just say instrumental. Oh, we got back to fucking... we got back to this dude. Oh, here's the vocal version. Alright, run it back. Why does... Yeah, no, that is Shizuha and Minariko. Why does Minariko's outfit look like Yukari's? You know what I mean? That looks like Yukari's outfit. Minariko has risen to become the ruler of Gensokyo.
Spike wall, because that will never work. Alright, only 2 jumps away from glory, and unfortunately neither one of them is very easy. For this first jump, what you have to do is more or less the usual to start.
So that's why she has big tits. It's her Yukari getup, you know.
2 jumps away from glory, and unfortunately neither one of them is very easy. For this first jump, what you have to do is more or less the usual to start. Perform a full hop.
No, I think... Okay. Let me find the successful one.
Fireball with the innermost hitbox of forward air, and once you reach the wall again, perform a wall jump, which at the peak of, you'll perform a forward air while drifting back. Why did I drift out that far?
And then just go forward until... Oh my god. I went forward too much. This is too far! You've taken it too far! Alright. Perfect. Yeah, perfect, kid.
Only 2 jumps away from glory, and unfortunately neither one of them is very easy.
Hold on.
For this...
Hold, we're getting there.
For this first... jump...
No, I do like the vocals. The backing vocals really do add a lot, actually. How do I describe this jump, by the way?
For this first jump, what you have to do is more or less the usual to start. Perform a full hop rising side B, fast fall, then perform a full hop into forward air, into wall jump, into forward.
I checked the artist of that weird Luna child filled with black souls. Wait. Like, are you referring to Black Souls the game, or do you mean like you checked out the or are you just referring to the way the art looked? Oh god. I see, heavy Black Souls fan. I will say, all right, I'm not defending anything about Black Souls, but I will say that when the game is not drawing porn, it actually has some pretty cool art. I will say that. I watched a video talking about the game. I saw some of the images, and it actually does look really cool when they're not drawing porn. The way that person draws lines is very neat. The artist page is filled with it. Not as not safe for work as you would think. So I guess just not the porn images, but just just the crazy shit. Because I could see that. I could see if they like the crazy creepy line art. That game has it in spades. Like, if that's what you want to listen to, the game has that. Did I say if that's what you want to listen to? One out of 50. Well, to be fair, that's because if we're talking about Black Souls, that's because 1 out of 15 edgy drawings in that game are porn. So that's just not much they can do about that. Maybe I don't want to do it like this. Hold on. Maybe take this frame. Donald Duck? Yeah, that's about what I expected to happen. Alright. What you have to do is more or less the usual to start. Perform a full I don't know. It is weird, like there's so much cool shit out there in the world that you can find on the internet and you can find in people's creations. And in the same coin, there's a lot of disgusting, fucked up shit that you can find sometimes in the same exact work. It's really weird. I need to blow my nose again. There's a lot of beauty in the world, and there's a lot of just absolutely disgusting shit. Just how it would be. Well, like, you gotta think, right? Like, if someone wants to make something that disgusting, if someone wants to make something really disgusting and really portray it, they had to have had a lot of passion behind it. That's not something you just make, like, you don't make something like that with no thought put behind it. You know what I mean? For this first jump, what you have to do is more or less the usual to start. Perform a full hop rising side. Like, I don't know. Because, like, it really isn't, like... I don't know. This a, we love non. Like, I don't know if I love it, right? I would, cause what the fuck? Oh, this is Project. No, not Project Moon. This is a guy from Melty. Okay, so going back to this. Because, like, there is shit where it's like, oh, I'd love to advertise this to my friends, but also I can't because it's weird and fucked up. You know what I mean? Full Hop Rising Side B, Fast Fall. But, like, there can, I don't know. Like, Because like, I've heard this argument, and I do kind of agree with it, where it's like, I don't think there should be a limitation to what people can talk about or portray in art. Obviously, if you're gonna portray something that is very fucked up, you need to approach it with a level of, like, I guess, respect? I don't know. Like, you need to give it, like, the gravity it deserves, and I don't entirely know what that means, per se, when it comes to, like, portraying fucked up things, but it's like, I don't know. I think bare minimum, it just means not throwing in something fucked up just for the sake of having it be there. Obviously, it should be more than just that, but it's like... But again, I don't think people should be limited in what stories they're able to tell, because, like, some things do deserve to be talked about, even if they're not comfortable topics. The problem is that a lot of times when people feel the need to include things like that in their story, they don't approach it with the level of respect that they require, and it's really weird. Yeah, what is and isn't offensive really does just, like, it shifts depending on your social circle. If the social circle you are in, or your own personal boundaries, don't find it offensive, then it's not offensive. But just because you don't, you know, somebody else might, and that means that, like, they won't like that art, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Fast Fall, then to be fair though, I don't think Black Souls is I don't think Black Souls falls into the category of respectful. I don't think it does. I think it missed the mark on that. Fall. Fast Fall. Fast Fall. Fast Fall. Yeah, Pepper Dance performance really does have, like, just... I mean, like it's all Touhou music, right? But I don't know. The way it remixes it shit it's very good. To be fair, I actually don't... I can't think of what theme this is supposed to be. Alright, so this is the first frame of full hoppage. Let's see here. Then perform a full hop. There we go. Where is it? Then perform just a couple more frames forward. Just a smidgen. Perform a Nah. Get me over here. Perform a now maybe it is here. Then perform a full hop into full. Then perform a full hop. I feel like the pause makes it really weird. Perform a... And it doesn't even happen. Perform a... Yeah, this is the frame where it needs to be. So like this.
Fast fall, then perform a full hop into forward.
Yeah, like that. I'm thinking back to like, again, like, I don't know, like, again, putting like careful thought and consideration with shit. From what I can tell, Full Metal Alchemist is a good example of a story that actually did do pretty well with its like. I'm bad with names, so I don't remember her name, but the person who wrote Full Metal Alchemist did a very good job, like, actually taking time and research into portraying, like, again, like, just the things she wanted to portray. Like, and by that I mean, like, she legit, like, talked to people who, like, went through, like, the, like, traumatizing experiences that she was, like, covering or whatever. Where it's, like, I don't know, like, just, I think just, like, I'm gonna, this is paraphrasing, so take this with a grain of salt, but I think, like, she talked to people who were, like, in wars and shit, because, like, that was something she had to cover, and then, like, I think, like, a big one was, like, you know, talking to people who had to deal with, like, dismemberment, right, or, like, just not having, like, certain appendages, because that was something that, Al had to go through, or, like, yeah, that was something, like, Edward and Al had to go through, or I guess, like, just, like, being disabled, like, just not having everything that, like, a human being would typically have, and still just getting through life. Like, I think that is a very good example of, like, her, again, like, of, like, someone really taking the time and consideration to try to properly portray what they're talking about instead of just throwing it in there because why not? Like, it's something that helps, like, build her characters in the world instead of just being there because it's cool.
Into forward air, into wall. Into forward air, into wall. Into forward air, into wall jump, into forward.
Okay. So if this is the case, hold on. I didn't realize we were doing it like this. Hold on. So forward air into wall jump into forward air.
Full hop into forward air, into wall jump.
I guess I can still do cuts just because why not? Full hop. Into forward air. Let's see.
A full hop into forward air. Up into
forward air.
To forward air. Forward air.
There we go. No, wait. One more frame.
Forward air.
One more. Just one more.
Forward air.
Just one more frame.
Forward air.
There we go. Just like that. Always the one frame. That is, in fact, the startup of forward air. You can see it. You can see that that's the startup. Ugh. Shit fucking sucks, bro. Where am I? There I am, all the way over there. Get me over to, like, here. Like this. Full hop into forward air into wall jump, but that's not the first frame of wall jump, so we're gonna need to do another cut. I've seen these frames before. I know these frames.
Full hop into forward air, into wall jump, into forward air.
Okay, so we can probably like 70% or some shit.
Full hop into forward air. Then perform a full hop into forward air, into wall jump, into...
Hold on.
Wall jump. Wall jump.
I think that is it. I do believe that that is what I'm looking for.
Wall jump into forward air.
Yet again, Devin, that's like not even close to the first frame of forward air. Not even fucking close.
Jump into forward air and...
But where does forward air even take place here?
Into... to forward.
We're gonna get this.
Forward air. Forward air.
Gonna get it.
Forward air.
If I can get this done today and then only have one left, that'd be so nice.
Forward air.
You know how nice that would be? Yeah, so this is the first frame, by the way. But this frame did not capture until I slowed it down. Nor the frame preceding it. So there's just something we gotta deal with. I guess we can try it like this. Really? But 23 is too much. No, it's not. What? I don't get this.
Into forward air and drift back towards the...
Alright. That right there, that is the first frame. That is the first frame of wall jump.
Forward air and drift back towards the wall. Now from here, it's a little different.
Okay. A part of me wants to export this shit afterwards so I can see how this even looks like. Because I got no clue.
Towards the wall. Now from here...
Hold on,
Now from here, it's a little different. Perform a...
So I'm perform.
Perform a... Perform a
Perform.
perform a
Perform.
perform a
Hold on.
perform a perform a right
Okay, here we go. Right here.
there and drift back towards the wall. Now from here, it's
You've gotta be kidding. How? It's literally the first frame of the wall jump. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because it goes from being the first frame of the wall jump to being the first frame of the wall jump. So it actually doesn't even matter.
back towards the wall. Now from here, it's a
Right, that's what I wanted to do.
back towards the wall. Now from here, it's a little different.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong one.
Now from here. Now from
Hold on, it's now. It's now or never, damn it.
now from here.
Okay. Cut that out. And then here are the sounds. How does it sound?
Wall. Now from here, it's a
Like, do I want a little space? Because I can give it one.
and drift back towards the wall. Now from here, it's a little different.
No, I guess that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Here we go.
And drift back towards the wall. Now from here, it's a little different. Perform a rising wall jump side B to
Huh? Oh, right, because I didn't meter that out.
a right. Perform a
Oh no, I did meter it out, but then I cut out a bit of the audio. No, yeah, I did. No, okay.
different. Perform a rising wall jump side B towards the wall, and then perform a double jump towards the wall.
Listen to this good old Touhou 7. Aww. She has no mouth. She has no mouth, yet she must peek. She must see the world around her.
Perform a rising wall jump side B towards the wall, and then perform a
Hold on.
perform a rising wall jump side B towards the wall, and then perform a
My movement is just so janky there, but it does work.
double jump.
I don't know. I might not try to make my stick movement accurate there.
Perform a double. Perform a
Here?
perform a perform a
What is it? I do love how, like, Ron is essentially Chen's mom, but also, like, well, like, in like, well, I don't know too much about canon, because I don't think I've ever really seen them interact much in canon. I guess Ron is kind of like Chen's mom, even in canon. What was it? Yeah, 'cause she was talking about Orin until 19, and she was like, oh yeah, thanks for looking after Chen for me. Now she's digging up fucking corpses because of you. Thanks for that, or whatever. And I guess, like, I don't know, their interaction did kind of sound like concerned mother. So I guess that's how it is, but it's like, I don't know. I just love it because Fantasy Maiden Wars, because I'll never stop bringing up Fantasy Maiden Wars, had a little like a conversation. Aw, that's cute. I'm pretty sure that's art from a fan game, right? I forget what it's called. But, what was it? There was like a... There's a little bit where it's like... yeah. Ron was like Chen, or it's like Chen is my familiar. It's like, you should not be too comfortable around me. And she's like, you got it, Miss Ron. And then Reimu was like, you know, that sounds a lot less convincing when you're literally hand feeding her crackers. It was very cute to me. Yeah, I did not use, like, either of them on my team.
Jump towards the wall. On the way,
I sometimes used Ron because I thought it was funny. I don't know. She was, like, a free costume I could bring along, so I was like, why not? I don't know if I ever ended up using Aki, actually. Huh. I wanted to try Aki because somebody mentioned that, like, she felt like too high cost of a unit, given, like, how strong she was. Having like her strengths didn't necessarily warrant her being that high of a unit, or having as high of a unit cost as she did. But I realized I actually don't, like, I never tested her out, so I don't know how true that was.
A double jump towards the wall. On the way, hit the... A double jump towards the wall. On the way, hit the fire...
Yeah, I think hit is where I want it to be. Gotta hit. And I do love this kind of music. It's so peaceful.
Jump towards the wall. On the way, hit the fireball with the innermost hitbox of forward.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me listen to this.
Jump towards the wall. On the way, hit the fireball with the innermost hitbox of forward air, and once you reach the wall again...
Yeah, whatever. Look at that. Look at that one frame beauty. That's so good. The beautifulest wall jump you've seen in your entire life, even. Just the grellest. The most grell. Yeah, and then it decided to put itself where it wasn't supposed to be, but that's fine, because it's still all one frame, dumbass. Sucks to suck, idiot. I'm sorry, I'm just very mad at what these wall jumps are doing to me.
The fireball with the innermost hitbox of forward air, and once you reach the wall again... The fireball with the innermost hitbox of forward air, and once you reach the wall again...
Yeah, I think I will just, like, go for broken.
Perform a wall...
I think I'll just go for broken button notate.
Perform a wall...
Before I end.
Perform a wall...
To be fair, I could just... I don't know. If I proved anything last time, it's that if I want to go to finish something, I can. I can stream for as long as I want right now. I don't know how much longer I want to really realistically stream for, though. I mean, I guess I'm not feeling exhausted. It's just I do typically like doing stuff after the stream. And I don't like to rush myself too much when it comes to video editing. Shias.
The fireball with the innermost hitbox of forward air, and once you reach the wall again...
Is this the end of the playlist? No. Scarlet Curiosity. Leg. That's a lot of blood. Who is... Wait, who is this? Is this Yukari? Who do you think this is? I don't think that's Remy. Is it not Remy? That's a lot of blood. Is that Flan? You know, maybe it is one of the vampires. No, it's gotta be. No, I guess it is Remy. Why is blood shooting out of a fucking fingertip? What is going on with this? Yeah, they're the wings. No, it is Remy. Bro, there's literally, like, blood, like, pulling off the ribbon. There's so much blood. Oh, meanwhile, she's just smiling. She's having a great time. She's so happy to be here.
Perform a wall jump, which...
Hold on, where are we at?
Once you reach the wall again, perform a wall jump, which at the peak of, you'll perform...
Yeah, I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at. I know everything now. Fool, you thought I didn't know literally everything? Too bad. I do now. I know quite literally all of it.
Perform a wall jump, which at the peak of... Perform a wall jump, which at the peak of, you'll... Perform a... Perform a...
Yeah, I'm like here. God, I need to move this back. I need to move this back. There's too much shiz. Ah, wait. Ah, fuck, right. Ah, wait, fuck.
Perform a wall jump, which at the peak of, you'll...
Like here?
Perform a...
One back.
Perform a...
Think here.
Which at the peak of, you'll perform a forward air while drifting.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's exactly what we're looking for.
You'll perform a forward air while drifting back towards the wall. You'll perform a forward air while drifting back towards the wall.
Oh, wait. No. Sorry. This.
Once you reach the wall again, perform a wall jump, which at the peak of, you'll perform a forward...
Oh, I just straight up never... Oh. Wait, so I've been doing this like a dumbass. Because it's not... No, because I don't need it... Yeah, I don't need to stop it once it hits the ball. I need to stop it right here. I've had this backwards the whole time, even. Just the entirety of the time. I've had it wrong.
Wall jump, which at the peak of, you'll perform a...
Couple more frames forward. Couple more frames.
Perform a...
Okay. Just like this. Check it. Check. Check it. Check this out. Check it. Look. We're gonna do this, and it's gonna be so Bozers and posers. Check it.
Of, you'll perform a forward air while drifting back.
That's the second frame of the wall jump. Alright, that's fun. It's very cool and fun, actually. I probably will just end stream after I manage to notate this shiz. But I will at least do that. Or at least going for that.
With the innermost hitbox of forward air, and once you reach the wall again, perform a wall jump, which at the peak of, you'll perform a forward air while drifting back towards the wall. Once you reach the wall,
There it is. That's the wall jump. You'll love to see it. You absolutely love seeing these things. The wall. Once you reach the wall, perform one. Yeah. What was it? I realize I don't talk about kendo that much. Like, I bring up kendo every now and again, but I don't really talk about it that much, which is a little surprising. We had, we had New Year's practice yesterday. Or, like, first practice in the new year. And to be fair, I think compared to, like, maybe some other places, we didn't go, like, super hard. But for our standards, we went, like, we had a fairly intense practice. We had, like, what was it? It was, like, Hayasaburi, which essentially just, like, you cut men really fast. I think, like, what used to be our standard was, like, 50 Hayasaburi. But then no one could actually, like, do Hayasaburi War for Dam, so then we started, like, doing, like, 30 Hayasaburi, and, like, 30's been our standard for a while now, and so we try, and so was it, the person who was leading, Robin, she was like, alright, let's do 30 a day, and then Jake was like, nah, let's do more. New year, gotta go a little harder than 30. Let's do 50. And then he thought about it more, and he's like, you know what? Nah, 100 actually. So we all did fucking 100 Hayasaburi, which again for some places might be like standard, I guess, but it's very rare that we do 100 in a row, and it gets fucking exhausting. Especially when you're just not good at doing Hayasaburi to begin with, like me. I think, like, my form probably fell off. I don't know. I think my form was bad to start with, and then it just never got any better as it kept going. Because, again, I honestly should just work on Hayasaburi a little more. I don't know. There's a lot of shit where it's like, where I realize, like, oh yeah, I should work on that. And then I'm just fucking lazy, and then I don't. Such is the way of humanity. Bro, we love PC98. I was playing a little bit of Touhou 5, I think yesterday. I don't know why I did, but I did. Perform one more wall jump, and then perform an up. Perform one more wall jump, and then perform... Yeah, no, but we also did, like, was it, like, we did a fuck ton of fights, like, perform an up. Did a fuck ton of fights, like, back-to-back as well to finish that practice. And the performance... Hold on. Performance... We had to do a fuck ton of fights that practice, like, back-to-back as well. I was fucking... Well, I think we're all kind of dead by the end of it. And, like... What was it? But against like the instructor Jake last, it was just fucking. I was just fucking dead. Hold on. I was so dead at that point, or like. Yeah, no, I was pretty dead during the fight, but then, like, what was it? He wanted me to try doing, like, one last, like, men to end, or, like, I mean, he was trying to signal me to, like, do, like, one last, like, give it your all men to try to finish it off, and I was like, alright, I'll try it, and I fucking, I went for it, and, you know, I hit the men. It wasn't, like, a great men, but it was a hit, and then I tried going through, because you're supposed to, like, run through after you hit in kendo, and I just... and, like, about halfway through, I just, like... I think my legs just gave out or some shit, and I just fell over. Like, I don't remember tripping over anything. I just remember running forward, and then just not, and then I just wasn't standing anymore afterwards.
jump, and then perform an up B at the peak of...
I have it on recording. It's not, or well, I don't have it, but like there is a recording of it that will hopefully be uploaded to YouTube soon. I think it's private, so you can't see it even if you try to look, but I have access to the private playlist, so I will be able to see it and laugh as I fucking face plant. Shit is very funny. Alright. So, I think that should be good.
Perform an up B at the peak of it.
Oh, no, right. I didn't. Let me do 50% because I think 30 is going to be too much.
Perform an up B at the peak of it to make it onto the upper platform, which houses the final trick.
Nah, I guess I explained that for a long time, so.
Perform an up B at the peak of it to make it onto the upper platform, which houses the final trick. Now, this last...
Hold on. Let's go outline of Yu Ko. So like this.
The final trick. Now,
I guess that works, yeah. Whatever. Oh no, I realize I don't need to do that. Hold on. Just make it like 29% or some shit.
now,
The fuck? What futuristic shit am I listening to now? And it is peaceful.
to the upper platform, which houses the final trick. Now, this...
No, wait, but I don't want to do that because then... Right.
to the upper platform, which houses the final trick. Now, this last jump...
I guess, in that case, I can... Right. Whatever, who cares? Who cares? Just go for it. Okay. Last thing to do this stream, and it's just to input notate. This will definitely just push us over 3 hours, but whatever. Whatever. I don't even care.
more or less the usual...
Oh, that is some long-ass hair. Holy shit. The hair is longer than her. I do love her, just her random... Like, Suika's just random shapes that she just carries around for no reason. Is there, like, her training weights or something? I don't know what they do.
Roll to start. Perform a full hop rising side B.
Okay. So full hop rising side B to the right, which I know where that would be. Find one of those right around here. Somewhere in the ocean is what I'm looking for. Please show me what I'm looking for. Please show me what I'm looking for. Please show me what I'm looking for. Oh, Lord. I don't remember what the name of that song is. Just remember it's like, save me, I'm lost. I'm tired of being confused. I'll take any cause. Alright. Delete these two. I guess. No, wait a minute. Have control stick right. And then have jump. And then have jump. Might as well jump. Yeah, jump. Go ahead and jump. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now do this. Do it just like this. And then... I mean, at this point, probably like right here is where I stop holding right and I start holding left. Moko's going crazy with it, bro. Oh, this is also a different playlist. Okay, you want to just let it ride? I guess we just let it ride. Not like I got anything else in mind to play. It's either this or nothing. Can you imagine if I just fucking... Well, okay, I realize I do have large swaths sometimes where I'm not really talking. But can you imagine if I just did this in just actual fucking silence? No music, no even like talking at chat, just fully locked in 24/7. It's like I can't afford to be not locked in right now, guys. This is so important. No, I need left. There it is. It is like, I don't know. There are times where it's like, it feels really easy to just like read chat and also do this at the same time, because it's not like an action game where it's like requiring like 100% of my attention. Or like, I don't know. It's not like there's like a bunch of crazy shit happening on screen at all times, but like it does require a lot more of my concentration than I think it should. Like, I'm not really at the point where I can, like, zone out and do this shit. Like, I need to make sure I'm, like, doing a lot of this shit right. Even though I typically don't end up doing it right. But that's fine. Because I'm trying my best, damn it. I'm trying my best. I'm doing all that I can. Where's Fastfall? Do I have Fastfall? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I think Goddess's section is like the messiest. Like yeah, out of all the characters, I think Goddess's section is by far the messiest one I've made, but it's also, like, the one that's required the most amount of effort on my part. Just because there's so fucking much. Like, I keep talking about it, but there's so much. You have to do everything with Goddess of Explosions. You have to do everything. And the hardest jump is still yet to come. That next jump is gonna be the hardest one I gotta do, and it's gonna be a fucking gaff and a half, let me tell ya. Let me tell you about all the crazy doings and the whatnot. I guess I can get neutral while I'm here. Where's neutral? Where is it? It's somewhere. It's somewhere. It's like somewhere around here, I believe. Yeah. We love Moko's theme so much, and yes, we love Moko's theme. That did not work. That didn't work. Got improv genius over here. Yeah, you can tell I've really mastered my craft of improv. At least it's not just me saying suck my dick over and over again. You know what I mean? I realize that makes no sense about context. I was thinking of like Game Grumps where it's like fucking, what was it? It's just, it's like Aaron, just like improving lyrics. And it's literally just him saying like, suck my dick, suck my dick. That's just it. That's all he ended up saying. He's like, you knew where I was going with that. How'd you know? And he's like, you know, you're just such a clever dude, and I just starting to catch on. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of skulls. I love that evil teddy bear. Is that like... What is she holding? Is that supposed to be like a wine glass? Because if so, that's like that tiniest little wine glass I've seen in my life. It's like, and for you, the teeny tiny wine glass. The itsy bitsy little wine glass. That is what you get to drink out of. You have no other options. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. Just like this. Perfect. Perfect. And then, okay. So now I need forward airs going to the right. So where would I obtain such a thing? Such a delicacy as forward air to the right. When was the last trick that used forward air to the right? I had forward air to the left in the last trick, but I didn't have forward air to the right. Where is C-stick right? Where would it be? I'm trying to think of what jump I could have possibly done that would have used C-stick right. This would have used C-stick right. This would have used it right here. Right here. What's up next? God damn it. No. Because yeah, this is the double jumper. There it is. C-stick right. I have found the C-stick right. Now I can shoot this game in the... I love how it's not enough for me to finish that sentence. It's just the... It's like... I like to imagine it's like someone walking in right as you're saying that, and you just like peer over, you're like, the... You know, like the slow head pan over. Laundry's theme is very fun to me. I don't know. I do realize that, like, I mean, I do just enjoy Touhou music, to be real, but that C-stick bright is too low. Imagine. Alright, I need a different C-stick right, I guess. Because otherwise, what's the point of copy-pasting that shit if it's not even gonna be on center anyway? What is even the point? What's even the point? I deleted the wrong thing. I don't know what's up with fucking... Why can't I think of her name? Yeah... I don't know. What's her face? I don't know what's up with what's her face's face, but there's just something about it. What the fuck is her name? What is her name? Yoshika, that's it. I can't. I was gonna. Yoshika's face looks weird. That's all. That's it. Her face is weird. Like, but you see what I mean, right? Like, look at this. Look at. Look at fucking. Like, look at this shit. I don't know what's wrong. She's Yoshik. She's got the fever. Got the sickness. There's something going on with her. Listen, never forget Wriggle Dreadbug. That's the real one. Hold on, where's Wriggle Dreadbug? Never forget Wriggle Dreadbug. Okay. Alright. What are we doing here? We're doing a forward air to the right, correct? That's what we're doing? Yeah, and I finally have everything I need for... Oh, I didn't realize that counted as the copy-paste function. It's getting a little late in the stream for me. Not late in the day, but late in the stream. Wrong picture. Can you imagine I just like accidentally copy? I don't know how I would, to be fair, but can you imagine like I just like accidentally copy some like really like lewd picture and then just accidentally copy paste that on the fucking screen instead of like control stick right? I'm just like, all right, I just need to get this control stick here, and oh dear God, I've been demonetized. To be fair, it's not easy to just accidentally copy-paste something. The only reason I accidentally copy-pasted that is because I just didn't even know that worked as a copy-paste function. Sage's tits jump scare. It's like, oh shit! Everybody run! It's Sage's tits! The new goddess of explosions. like, may I introduce you to Goddess of Explosions 2. All new character. Honestly, I might make that the thumbnail. Or like, sorry, I should explain. I think I should make, what was it? I should just get a picture of Seija from Touhou 13 and then just try to really shittily recreate Goddess of Explosions using that as the starting picture. It should be like, it's Goddess of Explosions 2. To be fair, Utsuho would be a way better Goddess of Explosions, but I think it'd be funnier if it's just Seija for no reason. That's Marissa. That's her. And I need Clutch. You always have the Touhou 13 Seija from Lost World that is just Seija with bigger tits. I don't believe I've seen that one. Is that literally it? Like, they just tried to recreate her design from 13, and then they're like, okay. And then just one dude on the fucking design team was like, okay, but what if she had big tits? And everyone in the room was like, you know what? I think you're onto something. That's how it was with, was it, like, that... I can never remember the name of it, but, like, the Touhou anime everyone fucking knows about. Like, I don't know, Fantasia of Lost or some shit. Where it's like, apparently there was one dude on the team who just, like, got to look at how they're drawing Yuko, and then he was like, okay, but what if she had bigger tits? But what if? Compare. Alright, hold on. Okay, so we have... So which one? Oh! No, I see! Yeah, so this is pretty stock standard Seija. In fact, this looks really cool. I like this. This is a really good Seija art. And then you have this one, where it's just her again. Her hair is also like a weirdly different shade, but it's just her again, but with just large tits for no reason. It really is just the same character, but they gave her bigger tits. It really is. Like, there's nothing like... There's nothing, like, clever about it or anything. It's just, we made her again, but we gave her a huge rack just because that's how fucking Jonathan in The Office was feeling the day. He was like, listen, I've had a hard week. Just, you know, the deadlines are coming up. There's so many deadlines. I barely get time to be home with my wife and my family. I'm just gonna draw the funny anime character with huge tits. And I will tell no one. I will tell no one. I prefer the Touhou 6 Alice. That is just PC. Did they advertise it as Touhou 6? Because that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make... Like, I mean, I kind of get it if it was like, oh, we're drawing Alice but in the Touhou 6 art style, but it's like, that's not... I feel like, I don't know. It's not that much of a difference between 6 and 7. I guess she would look doofier if she was in 6, to be fair, but like... Peace and Onion is forbidden from mainstream fan works. You know, I feel like Azuro-san told me about this, actually. Because I know Azuro-san has shown me a lot of fucking, like, weird Lost Word fan art. And some, or not fan art, just Lost Word art. And some cool ones, admittedly. It's not just been weird. Some of it's been weird, though. There we go. This frame is the frame. let's see. Yeah, it's PC98 Alice. Original zoom, fit widget, height, both. What the fuck? Like, the rest of this is so fine, and you look down to where her legs are, and it's like, God, her... would it have killed you to draw her outfit even slightly longer? Would it have killed you? It's like, it's just so unassuming. It's just such a nice looking image. Like, you look at her face and it's all fine. And then you look at the rest of her and you're like, oh. Or not even the rest of her. Like again, you just like you work like 90% on the screen and it's fine. And then eventually your eyes see what's going on with her legs or near her legs and it's like, oh. All right then. I guess I'm not showing this to my friends and family. Noise theme is fun. I like noise theme. Wait, do I just not have... Oh, I just don't have button notation there. Weird. Can't believe I missed that. Hold on. So there's so many of these. I guess I was bound to miss a couple of them eventually. Like, I will need to, like, rewatch through this whole shit and see if there's any, like, you know, bits where inputs just disappear. Because I wouldn't be surprised if I missed one. I can't tell this Alice, PC98 Alice, after seeing how she's called Lawless? What? What does that mean? Also, I can't... That's not... It's not Lolly Alice. It's just... No. That's just PC98 Alice. Alice was a kid at one point in her life, believe it or not. It's not fucking Lolly Alice. It's a... I refuse to accept this as a term.
And drift back to war.
Like, listen, let's not go by Pixiv tags. Let's not. Listen, when has Pixiv ever been right about something ever? Think about
It's
it.
the wall. Now from here, it's a little different. Perform a rising wall jump side.
I think I should go until
The wall. Now.
Yeah, on now.
Now from. Now from here. Now from. Now from here.
What about the tag Alice is cute? They stole that from a more credible website. It wasn't their idea. It wasn't their idea. They've never had a correct original idea. I am moving the goalpost around, but don't mind me. I just don't want to admit that Pixiv can be right about anything. I don't know why I'm so opposed, but I just am. Ooh, that's Satori. Again, it's this same artist, you can tell. It's all fine until you get to around here, and then it's just okay. And then it's like, okay. Why is Clutch over there? Huh? What's with the little dudes in the background? Is that the fuck is happening? What's that? What's that sound? It's like, down in the place. What is that? Fucking PBG used it in one of his videos. Alright, I'll shut up. You got it, Satori. You got it. Could you even hear that? I don't know if that would have came over on the stream. I don't know if that would have been loud enough. Just some random ass lady in the background just be quiet. Huh? Oh. As insane as this song is, it is funny. I will give it that. This is making me laugh on the inside. It's like fucking... Can you imagine if they start playing, what was it, Slam Jam? Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going now. Welcome to the Space Jam. Get your hands at the Space Jam. Alright. Or some shit like that. I don't remember what they say there. Hold on, what do I do here?
Perform a double jump towards the wall. I'd be towards the wall, and then perform a...
I think here, like, just set it to neutral, maybe? Oh, look at Koichi. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. And see, that one is tactically cut off so that you can't see the bottom of her character. They kept it to a portrait because they knew if they drew any lower, they weren't gonna be able to help themselves. And they're like, nah, I can't do this for Koichi. I can't in good faith. I do realize, like, I have a lot of bias. I don't know why I do. Maybe just because they're, like, they're popular characters in general, but I don't know. Like, I realize that what is it? Like, I consider, like, Remy and Flan characters that could, like... Remy and Flan are characters that fall into, like, easily, like, my top 5 to top 10. And then Satori and Koichi are also, like, 2 characters that I consider that fall into, like, around my top 10, if not just in it. I'm like, man, I don't know what bias I have towards, like, the sister duos, but they are just cool. They also both have, like, really sad backstories for no reason. I guess just because, like, to be fair... I guess it's not a coincidence that two of the was it? The two of the people in that duo are two people that the fans love to joke are like fucking crazy as hell. You know what I mean? So the Sakumas? Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, then there's also Minoriko and Aki, which also aren't very high for me. To be fair, they're not low. I'm a little fan of like Minoriko and Aki. And then yeah, I really haven't interacted much like fucking Ben and Yatsuhashi
rising wall jump
shenanigans.
side B towards the wall, and perform a rising wall jump side B to
I don't fucking know.
perform a rising wall jump side B towards the wall, and then perform a double jump towards the wall.
Just, it doesn't need to be perfect. Just show what I'm generally doing. It doesn't need to be perfect. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Don't even worry about that nun. I love how she's like her face is like just barely, it feels like it's barely on the screen. Like she's about to like fly off the screen in like the next millisecond. She's like, whoa. Being swept along with the winds. Yep. No. I have no. I guess vanilla or chocolate or something. Is it? Well, I don't know. Either or. I mean, if you see something that has like a cool design, like a design you think is cool, then just go for it. As long as it doesn't cost too much, and as long as it's not strawberry. I hate strawberry. Like any fruit shit is a no. You might be able to do that potentially. Okay. I didn't. If I'm being honest, I didn't know what point y'all are at right now, so I wasn't assuming anything either way. I will never know what point y'all are at.
Even if you're married to two other completely different people.
I will never I'll be like, you and Wyatt still dating? I don't know. I don't know this. What's going on?
I don't know.
No one will know. Alright, well, I would like to get back to video editing, but no.
Go ahead.
There you go. Go by. Never fruit. No fruit. Okay. Hello, Alice. How you doing? No, again, Twitch never gives notifications. It is the curse of Twitch.com. Oh shit, you maybe is coming after me. To be fair, I don't hate strawberry flavor. I just hate the seeds. How is it goon? I mean, it's... well, I guess we have had some weird art appear. So I guess in terms of gooning, depending on who you are, it's actually gone great for you. This is not one of them. If you are hoping to goon, this is not gonna help you. And don't try to disagree with me for the bit, alright? Just don't even try. Don't even try. You can't. You literally can't even. It's not possible. Yeah, no, sorry. That was a I mentioned this slightly earlier, but my birthday is coming up tomorrow. So we're trying to make plans for that, she is. I'm not saying you would argue about gooning Nasuiko. But someone might try to argue that it's like, oh no, somebody's gooning into that. But nobody's gooning to it. Literally no one. No one in the face of the world even. It's just not possible, even. It's simply a myth, a fantasy. Just like Gensokyo. How are you gonna eat strawberry without seeds? Or no, how are you gonna eat... I don't like seeds. Well, no, but like, there's like strawberry flavoring for shit, right? There's like strawberry jam. That doesn't have seeds in it. And to be fair, I'm not a big fan of strawberry jam, to be real. But I'm fine with strawberry jam. Like, if you put it in something, I'm not gonna mind. And then there's like artificial strawberry flavoring for some shit, and I'm fine with that. But like eating like a regular ass strawberry with all the seeds and shit, I don't like that. Like a fantasy min-war, exactly. That stream VOD took surprisingly less time to upload than I thought it would. Oh yeah, something I realized yesterday. I was mentioning earlier how when I record shit, it comes out at a weird resolution rate. It's like 1500 by some shit. And I was like, that's weird. And I realized, I looked at OBS recently, and apparently that was just the default output rate it was putting me at, for some reason. So I put it back to like 1280 by 720. Because like, I could put it to 1980 by 1080, or 1920 by 1080, but I think that would take up a lot more memory. So I'm gonna wait for a bit to start testing that shit. At the very least, I'm not gonna do that for this video. If I make another video, I might try recording in a higher resolution and see how that goes. And see how quickly I fucking, like, burn for my PC's memory. Suiko is a lol or not talk is still seen going to this day. I guess it depends on what your definition of a lolly is. To me, she is adorable fudge. That is it. She was a mom at some point in her life. Apparently. Presumably, she did not look like that when she was, you know, a mother. It's presumably how she became after she became a god or some shit. Or maybe after, I don't know. I don't know Suiko's backstory. I don't fully know her backstory. I need double jump, don't I? Do I have double jump? Did I copy that? I think I did, didn't I? I'm so distracted. I'm just trying to... I want to just input notate for this one jump. Wait, no, I do have double jump. I need forward air. Adorable frog is undiscussable. It's like, this is just a fact. Since your birthday... Aw, pipe bomb, just for me? Aw, you shouldn't have. Thank you. It's like, like, I open up the mail, there's a pipe bomb in, and I'm just like, aw man, I always wanted one of these. And it just explodes. I've always wanted one. Bro, for some reason my mom never let me get a pipe bomb when I was like 4. I don't get it. She's so sheltery. Who's next? I'm saving this face. I'm saving this. Why does she look like that? Why does she look like that? I'm sorry, alright? I don't mean to shit on this person's art. I just was not... There's just such a fucking God damn it, I did it again. It is you mad. It is. Yukari, when you ask her where all of the petroleum went, there's just such a fucking contrast between her body and her face. There's such a sharp contrast. I don't mean to show this person's art. It like genuinely it looks really good. It's just her face really caught me off guard.
Fireball with the innermost hitbox of forward air and
oh god. Okay, on this frame, add a circle. Holy shit. Oh, the circle doesn't fucking work because it moves, and I don't want to make a thing just for this one circle. I don't want to make a tracking thing. I'd rather just do this.
with the innermost hitbox of forward air, and once you reach the wall again...
Yeah, no, this is another... There's another double take instance, I think. Oh, no, it wasn't. Her mouth is really high, but otherwise, I love this drawing. That's really cool. God, what was I doing? I need left and clutch. Oh, No, I had left and clutch at some point, didn't I? I had it. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm so lost in the fucking sauce, my guy. I don't know where anything is anymore. I don't know where I am. I don't know where you are. I'm just lost in an endless cacophony of just this. I guess after stream I should try calling my dad and see. Like, I'm trying to think of like if anything important going on after stream today, and the only thing I can really think of is like, okay, for one, I need to go to the fucking gym because I haven't gone to the gym in forever. On two, I should really, or I said, was it me and Dad talking about getting on call later tonight so I can show him more of the Limbus Company video by Pake, because I have been slowly but surely showing him through that shit. The never ends, it just keeps going. And I can't do that right now. My throat is filled with way too much mucus in order to sing. Yeah, the company of Limber. Oh, no, not Limbus Company. Fucking... No, Lobotomy Corporation. Nobeka was here earlier. I think he might have gone to live his life. I don't know. Whatever these crazy people do these days.
Perform a forward air while...
Sorry, where the fuck is... I had left on the C-stick somewhere. I know I did. Where part would have had left on the C-stick? Right here. Right here. I don't even know. I don't even know if Nobeka is queer. I guess I've never asked. I always got the vibes that bro is straight, but you know, you can never know these things. Listen, you know what they say about assuming? It makes an ass out of you and me. Both of us. I can't hear bitch now without being like, I swear the summer will be summer camp, bitch. I swear. Did he? I don't remember this shit anymore. Must have. Oh wow, that just cut off early. It's Sejume. That's a really good Sagame. I like that. I don't remember. Listen. My memory doesn't memory. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? My memory only exists like 20% of the time, at best. The other 80%, it's just floundering about like an absolute fish, being like, not even knowing how to breathe, even. God, I can't believe that hit, actually. God, I can't believe that even touched it. What the fuck? I was like the last pixel that could have touched it. How do you... I don't know. I didn't think that much about it. I was just saying that you don't know shit unless you know. Christopher Man 05, 2026. You don't know shit unless you know. You don't know. You don't. Wait, when have I been drifting left the second it hits? Or right? Not left. Okay, what was I doing again? I'm hungry. I'm hungry, damn it. Yeah, I got rid of red in the C-stick. Can I redo? Bro, I've gotten so many fucking spam risk phone calls this stream. They're flooding me with their spam and their risk. Their risk of spamming. Just like Twitch chat. God, I hate Twitch chat. They're always spamming. Sound like a fucking 2-year-old playing Smash Brothers. It's like, no, you're spamming. You're spamming the move. It's not fair. You can't spam. That's how it starts for everyone, though. It's like when somebody does a move you don't know what to do about. I grabbed the wrong direction. Remember someone spamming a move you don't know what to do about, and you're just like, man, this is not fair. But then you realize, no, it's actually the most fair thing. Because if they're just doing the one move, then that means that like you have plenty of opportunities to find out how to deal with it. What's really unfair is when they mix it in while doing other really good shit. That shit's unfair. It's like you're threatening like 7 different things and then you just run up and up smash me? Fuck, bro. What do you mean? The wall.
Once you reach the wall, perform one more wall.
Do I need to make that shorter?
Forward air while drifting back towards the wall. Once you reach the wall, perform one more.
I really should make that shorter, huh?
Once you reach.
Is it still Sajime? It's a different Sajime. It's tiny Sajime. Look at look at how tiny she is.
Once you.
She's so small. It's adorable.
Once you. Towards the wall. Once you reach the wall, perform one more.
Oh wait, that throws off literally everything. I can't do that because that throws off literally everything. Wait a minute.
Towards the wall. Once you reach the wall, perform one more wall jump, and then perform an up B at the peak of it to make it onto the upper.
Okay, well, it's like right near the end, though. I could theoretically do it. I mean, true, though. Listen. How could she possibly do wrong when she's that small? That's all I'm saying. I think it was their fault.
Once you reach the wall, perform one more.
Okay, if I can fix this, I think this should fix the rest of it. Because the rest of this is all metered out. Right?
The wall, perform one more wall jump, and then perform an up B at the peak of it to make it onto the up.
Holy shit. This is Theme of Ocean. Oh, it's because this is a different playlist. Oh. Alright, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Touhou J is. Give me that spinning Chirono, god damn it! Okay, hold on.
The wall. Once you reach the wall, perform one more.
Oh wait, that's weird. Hold on.
Perform a forward air while drifting back towards the wall. Once you reach the wall, perform one more wall jump, and then perform.
I guess it's fine. You made the funny shit post art? You may absolutely send. You may always send. Sending it is the #1 thing we do here. Doesn't matter what it is, we fucking send it, bro. And yeah, we may die 90% of the time, but we sent it, and that's what matters. No fear, no hesitation. All blood. I was gonna go over again and be like, oh, whose art is it this time? It's always Chirno. Always Chirno. Discord. Let us destroy the evidence first, so I may see and click before things happen. Before all of reality crumbles upon us. Oh, it's hilarious. It's very scuffed. I love it. Les little Reimu. It's the sitting Reimu. It looks like there's like writing. Looks like it's like 09 on her on her wrist. I feel like I should know what show this is, but I honestly don't. Like that, this is clearly from a YouTuber. I don't know what YouTuber though. I feel like I should know who it's from though. Sculpt Reimu is the funniest Reimu. Listen. Fucking... Oh, where is it? Wait, where is it? What? No, is it not here? There it is! Vroom vroom, motherfucker. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. Oh, it's Jack's Films. Okay, okay. No, I've heard a bit about Jack's Films. I've never actually watched them, though. I mean, Jack's Films is also technically correct. That's just that's his, like, parody second channel of, because of, like, Sniper Wolf or some shit. Or I think it's just Sniper Wolf. Remember when, like, the Sniper Wolf situation was happening? I don't really... The thing is, I never even heard of Sniper Wolf before that, so I don't really know much about her, and I don't really care to watch. I don't really care. It was just an interesting situation that took place, where... what was it? Just... What was it? Jack's Films and Sniper were having an argument, and then Sniper Wolf doxed fucking Jack's Films. And he was like, what the fuck? And she's like, what? What's the big deal? It's like, it's not funny, but there was a part of me that found it, like, funny just how stupid it was. It's like, what? It's like, what? I only revealed your location. Like, yeah, technically it's public information, I guess, but it doesn't mean you should be fucking sharing that shit. Like, that is still doxing someone. Wait, you spelled the K with the J. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see... I didn't even see that. My mind just auto-corrected that. Insert funny words. Insert funny word situation is insane. Wasn't that just Charlie? It's like the fucking, what was it? He was in, Dispatch. He played one of the characters in that, and everyone was just like, it was like, oh my god, the Phenomenon situation is crazy. Or it's insane. Oh, do tell. Do tell. Hold on, so I need straight up? I need straight up, bro. For my favorite Disney movie, Up. I think it should be here. The Lost War Touhou 12 Seiger Kaku situation is insane. Bro, I'm so glad somebody's talking about this. I've been thinking about the Touhou 12 Seiger Kaku situation all day, every day, actually. Thinking about just how insane it is that this is happening. It's like, bro, can you believe this is in our lifetime? Was it just... I was watching Distractable and I finally got to hear about a bit where it's just like, was it? Dear Penthouse Forum, I can't believe this happened to me. This is the stupidest shit. I love it though, it's great.
Perform an up B at the peak of it to make it onto the upper platform, which houses the final trick.
I did it. I will allow Alice time to tell her story though, so we'll yeah. But we good. We did. I'm fully done with my obligations today. I set out what I set out to set. You went back to school, and you're going to a kind of extracurricular thing. Your teacher's also a metalhead, and me and her are just talking about System of a Down the entire time. Since that System of a Down, I've never seen their acronym before, is going on tour to Berlin. Oh shit! So you get, damn! I can't believe they're still touring. To be fair, I don't keep up with any bands, so I should not be surprised. Yeah, no, but you're gonna go see them though live.
Now, this last jump on
Do I even need to do anything here?
Now, this last jump, unsurprisingly, and the perform an up B at the peak of it to make it onto the upper platform, which houses the final trick.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. Never mind. Hold on. My obligations are not done because I did not do this. Now my obligations are done. I thought they said they would stop, but apparently no. To be fair, it may have been like a couple of years ago that they said that, and then they like they said that, and then, you know, a couple of years go by, and you're like, man, kind of miss it. You know what I mean? Like there's a party that's like, man, I wouldn't mind doing one more.
Wall jump, and then perform an up B at the peak of it to make it onto the upper platform, which houses the final trick. Now, this last jump, unsurprisingly,
I guess I should, yeah, and this all failed attempts, so I'll cut it off when I say now, because I probably should have a cutaway here. I should have a cutaway gag.
Now,
hold on, 2 frames back.
now,
2 frames back.
now,
2 frames back.
now,
I think here is good. And I should do this.
final trick. Now, this last jump on
Now all this is the final trick, because it's me describing this shit.
final trick. Now, this last jump, unsurprised.
All right. So I have one more jump to edit for. I'll need to see. I might need to record a little extra for this trick, because what is it? If we go to the successful attempt, from what I listened to in the audio, I never explained once that for this right here. So here's the issue, right? So this right here, this gives you a decent amount of speed. You have 19 speed. No, you actually want to wait a couple frames before doing... I guess you don't need to. No, see, I didn't wait, and then that was an issue. Like, look at this.
Side B.
Hold on.
From here, use your double jump and drift right so you can...
Where's the successful attempt? Which one succeeded? Which one succeeded? Okay, at the very least, the first half went well. So, like, that's kind of what I'm looking for, so...
There, immediately perform a wall...
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's interesting. So I delayed the second one. Yeah, I barely had to wait at all. I didn't do it immediately. But I did delay. And that stopped me from being pushed too far back. Because if you wall jump immediately, you have too much momentum and you're pushed back is the issue. But if you listen to how I describe this...
Now, this last jump, unsurprisingly, is the most painful one in the level, requiring every absurd bit of wall jump tech you've learned so far. What you have to do is stand on the wood platform and perform a full hop rising side B, and wait to perform a full hop until the fireball is just about out from under the ceiling. Once you and the fireball are no longer under the ceiling, perform a forward air and keep holding left so you can perform one more. After the second forward air, start holding right to make it to the wall and perform 2 to free attack canceled wall jumps. Then perform a rising wall jump
See,
side
I got
B.
pushed too far.
From here, use your double jump and drift right so you can forward air the ball and reach the wall. Once there, immediately perform a wall jump and forward air the ball one more time while drifting right so you can perform one more.
Wow, now I ain't getting a wrong number. I don't know. I feel like I might need to explain, go a little more in depth with that. I don't know. I'll find out as I'm editing it. Hopefully by the next time I'm on stream, I'll have already finished Goddess's section. And we will get to move on to Asha's. By the way, Mr. Kompaku, does this imply you're married to Yomu? Ah, thank God. Yes, this is my headcanon. Just so you know, expect something on your birthday. Alright, I shall expect. In any case, that should do it for this stream. And if by the next Saturday I stream and I'm already done with that, that'll be really good. Because then I can move on to the final fucking character. Which I'll have Asha, and then I have the outro, which I have still not script wrote. So I need to do that. In any case, I'm not gonna look for anyone to raid. I'm ending it. I shall leave you with Cherno. Thank you so much to whoever watched the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.